Hello everyone, welcome back, and this is part 2 of our little Ansible series. This time we will be building, tagging, and pushing our Docker image using Ansible. So let's get started. To get things started, we'll need a couple things. First, we'll need a Raspberry Pi. Now, here in the terminal, I have my Pi 0W set up again, and I already showed this setup in a previous video, which I'll link below. And also, we are now in the YouTube Ansible directory for this project. Now, we'll need 2 Ansible playbooks. So the first one we'll use is dockerbuild.yaml. Here we have the host as localhost. You can change this to hosts equals all or any other host you want. But for localhost, our connection has to be local, and our tasks, first we will build from our Docker file. And in this case, the Docker name will be LED monitoring, which is the exact same name we used last time. Then we're going to use build for our source. Our path actually should be app. That would be the directory. If we go to the terminal, there's app right there. And then we'll ensure that the container created is running. So in this case, we'll get the image name here, and then the name of the container. Then the state will be started, and for the ports we'll use 5000, 5000. If we wanted to remove the Docker container, the state would be absent. If we wanted to delete the image, here it would be absent as well. So that will be for our build and run Ansible script. Then when we are done, we will push. Same thing as before, localhost is our host. Our connection will be local. First, we will log into Docker Hub using this tag here, community.docker.dockerlogin, and then of course our username and password, to make sure that this is installed on Ansible, otherwise it won't work. Then we will tag and push, so we will have the name LED monitoring, and then we will tag this to our LED monitoring repo from Docker Hub. Now, you can change this to your username if you wish. Of course, in your case, you'll have to change this to your username. This is just for me. And then, of course, we'll leave push to true, and source will be local since we want that from our local Docker repositories. And then we will log out of Docker Hub. All we need to add is an absent state. So essentially, we log in, tag and push, and log out. And that's it. That's all we really need to do all this. So let's get started. All right, let's get started. Apparently I messed up one of the Ansible files, so I corrected it, and now let's get started again. So first, we will build and run our directory. So let me get back to this one. So we'll do Ansible Playbook Docker build. So it's going through the build process, and that's it. So we'll do docker ps, and it's already on. We'll go here, so we'll go localhost 5000, and there we go. So the LED is blinking. I'm using a blue LED. We can go to the metrics endpoint to make sure we're collecting metrics. And we are. So the image is running correctly, so we'll exit out of that. And we'll do docker stop Then we'll choose the container ID. So we'll do paste. We'll wait for it to run. All right, so we'll go to Docker Hub and we're going to pay attention to this one. I had the wrong repository, but this is the one that we're using. So let's go into the Docker directory and then we'll do the same thing, Ansible Playbook Docker push.yaml. So we're logging in and we're going to tag and push, and there we go. So we can check if it worked by going here, and there we go. And this is the latest image, as you can see, a few seconds ago by me. So this is a way to build, run, stop, tag, and push our images using Ansible. So that's it for this successful test. So that's it for this video, and just a quick update, I'll be attending my first DockerCon in October. It will be both online and in person. I'm going online, so let me know in the comments if any of you plan to go either online or in person. Other than that, that's really it. Stay tuned because next time we'll be using Ansible along with Kubernetes. So see you next time.